One.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product out the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode. Whoa, what was all that? Oh, peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. I just heard a lot of
You heard a lot of nothing.
stuff in the
But we in the
headphones and
building.
stuff
We
like
in the
that.
building. We in the flesh.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Number
We
one
appreciate
father
you.
and son podcast. Get your energy up.
I'm here.
I'm
here.
ready for game time. I'm in the corner.
here. I had to
stretching out my my shoulder in case I gotta pull it out tonight.
I had to make sure we was right
Mama
here.
died and drove my shoulder to me. You the champ, son. When it comes to pulling out your shoulder, nobody is more outlandish than you is with pulling. I'm like, yeah.
Are you recording?
Oh no, I'm not recording.
So you're not ready.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we decided to record.
So you're not ready.
So we are gonna record. So
Yes,
I wasn't too sure.
No, you were sure.
All right, so now we're recording.
See, you see this? See this?
I'm focused.
No, you clearly aren't.
You know what I mean? I'm the bestest.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. How was your weekend?
Yes, weekend was pretty good. Still off the high of filming The Real Mentality.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Which was super great. There were a lot of hip-hop events that took place over the weekend. I didn't make them. But just vicariously watching through people's Instagram clips, I appreciated what I saw. But it's a little bittersweet, and I'll talk about it in a few.
Oh, boy. Is that hate I hear already?
No, it's not hate, man, but it's... we got to get serious about certain things.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so
we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in great detail.
Okay.
Other than that, the weekend was great. I did do something. I did go somewhere. I'm losing my memory.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the weekend, it flies. And you're like, did I do anything this weekend?
Yes.
Like, yeah, it does.
Yes.
It does.
So I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you did some nice things.
Yeah.
Made some people happy. Made some people smile. And all of the things that kind of go with that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You know?
Thank you for the early super chat. So let's do a quick roll call. Everybody checking in. I see Alabama. Alabama's heavy.
Alabama is heavy in the building.
Yeah, you gotta represent.
Tampa checking in.
Cleveland, Stanford.
Riverfront, Alabama checking in.
Houston.
Naptown in the building. Mississippi. Shout out Alabama. Yes, wow. Those are rival states, like, you know what I mean? At least when
Charlotte
it comes
in
to
the house.
football.
What's good? What else? I saw Houston again.
Houston in the building.
Alabama, y'all heavy. Shouts out to y'all.
Louisville, Boston.
LA tapped in. What's good? What's good?
H-Town, man. Say it again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mama Dot had something to say early on. I think she's drinking. That's all I'm going to say. I think she over there. Yeah, that cup look a little, you know.
Yeah.
I don't be knowing half the time. You know.
LBC, Long Beach was happening. South
Plainville,
Carolina.
NJ, New Jersey in the building.
Brooklyn.
The galaxy of Brooklyn in the building.
All right. So,
Hey, what's your shirt?
oh yeah, I like this shirt. So this was sent to me. I forgot the brother's name. This is when we first started the podcast. We would tell people if you got shirts,
Yes.
send them. So this
Send
is
'em.
one of them. So Black Robot. This is dope.
Yes.
Forget the guy's name.
You know, you don't really understand the significance of a T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know, until
Yeah.
you put it on and be like, yeah, I represent that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And so I like a good T-shirt. They sell all year round.
Thanks.
You know, and people wear them and stuff like that. So I hope everybody is well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get to it.
Let's get to it.
Wait, any announcements? No announcements?
Oh, you better give me $5.
Oh yeah, the
I better
membership.
tell
Yeah,
you.
listen, you got a few weeks.
Are we gonna tomorrow? We putting up the
What?
Abundance Child
Yes, tomorrow.
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, if you're a member, you'll have access to the we're not calling it the masterclass series.
Yeah, we try to move away from those terms because we don't want it to be like a scammer term.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a scammer term, you know, you hear these, you know, hotep niggas and this and that, and it puts you in a certain mindset. So we're calling it, what are we calling it again?
Guidance learning sessions.
Oh, that sounds gay.
I think that's what we're calling it.
I'm not gonna lie. I
think that's what we call
didn't
it.
approve that. That sounds gay.
No. You approved it
I
because you
did
called
not-
me and said, "Nah, I don't think we should call
I
it
did
that."
not approve.
You know, me and Mom and Dad's up here talking.
I did not
and
approve.
You see this? Oh my!
Guided.
I'm tired of this place,
This
man.
is a guided essence. It's
No,
taking a-
guided learning series.
Okay. Guided
learning series.
Learning series. Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds a little better.
Yeah.
And then enlightenment courses.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so you can be enlightened
Yes,
on
yes,
certain things. Okay, that sounds better than that shit you was talking.
No.
Right? You know, because I don't be in half these meetings. This is a guided
Yo,
course. It's gonna
guys,
help you enhance yourself. You are gonna be super excited about what we're doing at Urban X. All we want is $1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5 is all we asking for. We're not asking for a lot. We know you got kids, child. We know you got things to do, child. We're not asking for all that. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? $5. You can get these guided courses, guys. You need to take a lot of time getting these courses, and you know, take your time, guys.
Oh,
You know,
my
because you're not under no
God.
pressure. Just $5 is not like no time limit or nothing. You can move right on in. Yeah.
I wish you guys saw like behind the scenes here. He's the worst. I really want y'all to know that. Like I wish you guys could see him. He's the worst.
Adam Douglas, happy birthday to you. You know what I'm saying? Clap that up for Adam Douglas' birthday.
Jay Nightmare, I might like that one a little bit. He called it the build.
I like that.
I like that, the build.
You know? No, we're mad, but you know, everything is
About to
you
write
know,
that down and not pay you, Jay Nightmare.
Yeah, everything is a little fluid here. Yeah.
It's fluid. It's fluid.
Huh? It's fluid. Everything is fluid now. Don't start acting like your daddy ain't who your daddy is now.
Oh my gosh.
All right, enough of that before somebody clips that piece and go, we knew it the whole time, son.
Yeah.
He's down with the HD TV community. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yes, I'm
Tomorrow.
super excited.
Tomorrow we'll put that up.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll put that up.
It'll be a different name.
Abundance
Yeah, she smoked it. Yeah. I'm excited for y'all to see that.
cooking classes.
I'm excited for y'all to see that.
And
for
it's
real.
very real. It's very simple. It's very coming at you. You see all of the ingredients, stuff you have around your house. Now, I don't think people understand. I'm gonna have to put some clips up of the food she makes. It is super amazing. So if these 3 classes go right, we'll, contact, or you can contact her on her own. and learn how to really, because we got to shift a little bit of what we're doing, because even I'm like looking at the meat situation and going, something ain't right.
Yeah.
And so we're going to have to transition into almost survival mode before survival mode is actually needed. Let's not wait until, oh, snap, now I got to start, making a dollar out of 15 cents, so to speak. And so shout out Abundance Child for doing an amazing job. I mean, Ani Asuru has the gematria classes.
Yes.
Now that's going to be on your left side of your brain, the more creative side. See, the Abundance Child is right side brain.
And creative.
And creative. No, how she's
and
an
very
alchemist.
creative, yes.
She is a food alchemist.
Yeah.
But at least it's tangible. It's something you can walk away with. And, the other side is going to force you to be a little bit more creative to understand the mathematics of the universe and how numbers are used to encode so much around us.
Yeah.
And 85% of us are walking blind, deaf, and dumb because we don't see the signs, symbols, and images that all around us that are conveying a conversation to those who know.
Yes. So if you're already a member, you'll have access to it. You'll see
If
it.
you're not a member, you have to, after that performance I just put on, that should be worth $5. I got to give Doc $5.
You know what I'm saying?
Going into that spiel.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So big news that's trending everywhere.
Yes.
They called it the fade in the water.
The fade in the water.
Fade in the water. There's a bunch of other funny names. I just can't think of them right now.
Yeah, they was.
But yeah, it was a brawl in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes.
At shipping docks or like boating docks, and it was as a result of
At a pier.
a pier. Yes. Black man was trying to do his job. He was telling the boat to move so other boats can dock and everybody could be safe and things like that. He wound up getting jumped by these 5 white dudes.
Yes.
And then all you saw was the community put the beats, like legendary Riverboat Rumble, the Battle of Montgomery. Yeah. It was they formed like Voltron to put the beats on these white people. And I was proud. Like I watched every angle because it felt like everybody was coming up with different angles
of course.
throughout the weekend. I was like, I like this. I'm seeing like, different ways. Shout out to the 16-year-old that jumped in the water and swam to that brother's defense. I didn't realize how far he swam until I saw the other angle.
Yes.
That was Michael Phelps. I'd have died.
Yeah.
Caught a
Absolutely.
cramp.
Exactly. And he did it in his shoes.
Yeah, and then got up, had the energy to be able to, get that fade out. I was just like, man, listen.
Legendary stuff.
Listen, man. Yeah.
So what else you have to say about that?
Okay, so I saw there was a lot of fights happening. There was a few people that got arrested on both sides afterwards.
Okay.
As a result of this.
Yeah, byproduct of some stuff.
Byproduct. There was a guy, he picked up a chair, started going to work with the chair.
Ooh.
Now his thing. I was watching, right? And I was just like, damn, he gonna go to jail for that.
Okay, here's the thing. When it's up, it's up.
Yeah.
When it's up, man. You know what I mean? So I don't have time to disseminate. My adrenaline is flowing. It's up, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He hit this lady like 3 times in the head.
Oh man, he gave her
I was just like,
beats.
oh Jesus. But yeah, it was somebody said it was staged. I don't know how that was staged.
No, that wasn't staged.
That looked like legit.
Yeah, that was legitimately an ass.
They tried that in a small town. Shouts out to you.
Yep, they tried it in a small town. I like that.
So I saw a lot of people say that the relevance of that particular pier was that a lot of people, like during slavery, were getting separated. Black people were getting separated
so
from
the historical
families.
aspect.
Yes.
So that's the pier. They was bringing them in
Yeah.
and splitting the families up.
So a lot of people said it was like full circle.
So the spirit of the people.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, I'm only kidding. Here's
I
the
had to
thing.
say Marlon Wayans. Did you see that?
No.
Marlon Wayans was like, we need to love, not fight.
Oh, what the hell's he
Yeah,
on?
I don't know.
Yeah. So what I wanted to say is this. It's a microcosm of a macrocosmic situation, right? And so when we speak about dopamine and that adrenaline rush, that is the perfect example of an adrenaline rush that's not going to last.
Oh yeah.
Right? we were able to, all of us, vicariously whip some ass. You know what I mean? So it's almost like when I say you follow your team all year round. You got a good team, y'all winning, y'all losing. When y'all win, when they win the championship and they bust the champagne, you almost feel like you need to pull out a bottle of champagne, even though you did absolutely nothing. Right?
Yes.
And so watching this happen was a snapshot of how we collectively feel about white America and white society. Let's just call it for what it is. And for once, we got to see in real time, I'm pretty sure this is not the first time, black people came to the defense of other brothers. It was the first time it was recorded in such a situation in which
viral
it was
moment.
A viral moment that was clearly where we were not in the wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That brother threw his hat up like Bobby Smurda.
Yeah.
I never saw the hat come back down.
It didn't come back down.
It didn't come back down. So now when I'm in trouble, you throw your hat up. And to watch brothers who did not know him, but we are, I am because we are, show up to his defense and put the beats on white America. Imagine if you did that for your reparations.
You took it there.
I had to take it there.
Took it there.
I had to take it there because we have sunken so low in terms of our collective fight for our own liberation that now an event of this magnitude has got all of us juiced. This thing is a psyop beyond psyops in terms of how now small events, you get to exchange your energy and then that event is gone. It happened in the 70s with the black exploitation movements. Coming out of the civil rights movement where we were actually whipping ass, Black Panthers on the corner ready to eye for an eye and get it in, to watching this on the screen, us take down the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And man, forget about that. It's time to hustle, brother. Get this money out here, man. Everything's smooth, brother. And we moved and it shifted consciousness. My whole thing is to show people in real time how consciousness is shifted. But now, 50 years later, because this is 50 years since the black exploitation movies, your consciousness can be shifted in moments. See, those movies took a series of years to bring people down off of the high of real revolutionary action. It's a step-down process, step down. Then the heroin came in, rock you to sleep. And you know what I mean? And then there was one last-ditch attempt, and that was hip-hop. Originally, the original spirit of it was to re-galvanize. And then what did they do? They switched it from hip hop to rap. We'll talk about that. Okay. And then again tempered the movement. Now our general spirit can be moved with a moment. We had a moment because we all felt it. We're not promoting violence.
But
that's the one time even I felt good. Like I was punching people in the face on camera. I was like, you would have got that. You would have got that. Oh,
so aunties out there.
Yeah, I saw aunties thumping,
giving it. I was like, okay.
But it's a microcosm of a macrocosmic situation.
Absolutely.
And when we speak about fighting for our liberty, when we speak about marching politely and just tearing down stores, but we not putting beats on the people who are directly in front of us, who we feel are responsible for the situation that we are in. It's sad. So this moment was good. Enjoy it. But if you ain't ready to, because I told y'all that in code 4 or 5 years ago, is one way to get reparations. And everybody kind of did like this. We're going to go through legislation. We're going to have good trouble. We're going to get in good trouble. And we're going to go through legislation. And I'm like, no, that's not how you get it. You get out there and you whip ass. You know what I mean? I bet you them white people won't do that. One dude had 2 black eyes, white boy.
Because if you watch the situation, it was, like you said, the microcosm of the macro of just the white privilege of I can do whatever I want to this dude.
I want.
Like you're annoying me. I'm just gonna punch you in the face. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna jump you.
Right.
You by yourself.
And this is Alabama. Which that type of thing is still. You know what I'm saying? It's still privilege. And white people still feel like you need to get in your place. But this is a new generation. but the new generation overall are willing to kill each other. I don't want to get on my soapbox, but for one time, it felt good. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to sit up here and act like I'm, you know what I'm saying, absorbed from it. But the bigger picture of this is this needs to be taking place and not just physical fighting. It's not what I'm talking about. When that comes and you open up a can of whip ass, we need to protect our women, our babies. And it's a lot going on that we're just collectively not doing.
So
we get up.
Yeah, this is because what I'm seeing already, and I'm letting because this happened yesterday or Saturday. When did this happen? Yesterday?
I think the 5th, which was Friday.
This happened, okay.
Oh no, this Saturday.
Saturday, right? So this happened Saturday. Sunday, everybody's still on the high. Today, everybody's on the high, but now it's become a meme. The chair is becoming a meme. And in my head, I'm saying, you know what? I don't want to be annoying.
You don't want to be
a
so-called Debbie Downer?
Yeah, I'm letting everybody have fun, but I'm watching it turn into, just being ran into the ground now. Okay, now it's a joke.
Yeah, which is with everything with black people.
Yeah, now it's a joke.
Now
and I'm
everything is a joke for black people. We have fun. We have turned our entire lives into a meme, no matter how significant that one situation could have been.
Yeah.
It is now a meme. I saw them reenacted. Did you see that one? White guys and black guys reenacting it. And so that's how we feel. Nothing is serious anymore. Yeah. So it's hard for me to look at this situation and say, this is the, some people are trying to say, oh, this is Black August, this date is going to be remembered. It's not. No, it's not. It's going to be remembered until the next thing, which has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it makes my head hurt
your
sometimes,
frontal
man.
lobe
That's a fact.
For the next 24 hours.
That's a fact.
Please stop it. There's nothing historical about that event beyond the point of where it took place and how you can connect a few dots in reference to that. But it's not going to galvanize us to say we are tired of being oppressed by an open enemy, right?
Yeah.
So we can deal with some issues. Now we are our own open enemy because I'd rather look at somebody who looks like me and go to work on them as opposed to turn around. And again, back to the privilege stuff. We'll get to that when we start talking about Melly Mel and Eminem. Mm-hmm. This whole thing is deep.
No, listen, dude. So, and I'll be remiss, right? We have to talk about the other narrative that is going around as a result of this, right? So one of the other narratives I saw was people saying, oh man, I'm glad black people stuck together finally, but I wish black people would do this for queer black people. And I'm just like, yo, no matter what, and I see those for what they are now, just like agents. That's
all it is.
That's all it is. Like,
had a bunch of black people that you didn't know what their
nobody knows
preference.
Nobody
you don't know who with that security guard. Well, he might be the queer of all queers. That's not what we saw. We saw them putting the beats on a brother, and brothers came to his rescue and put that work in. So pump the brakes on those who are trying to.
I just see it for what it is now. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is
You just
need something
especially, to. Especially, see another thing about the HD, the LG HD TV community.
Yes.
They need attention. It's an attention-based organization.
No,
so if something else is getting attention, they have to put themselves in there to make sure that attention soup is split evenly and they get their serving of attention.
And listen, that goes around everywhere.
Yes.
It's victim Olympics, right?
Yeah, it's the victim Olympics.
It's the victim Olympics, right? So next topic I wanted to talk about was this Jamie Foxx thing.
Okay, let's get right into that.
Right, so Jamie Foxx, he put up a post on Instagram. It was kind of coded. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. But he said, these people, they killed Jesus. What do you think they do to you? Something to that effect. # fake friends, # fake love, right? And, I saw it and immediately I thought, I'm like, okay, maybe he's talking about somebody who was giving away information on him when he was down.
Right. See, the hashtag was the key for me.
Right.
# fake friends. Yeah. # fake love.
I didn't even need that. When I hear they killed Jesus, I'm thinking of somebody
who was betrayed.
That's what I think.
But that's the mindset of us. But continue.
Right? Then Jennifer Aniston gets up
She liked it.
She liked it apparently, and then she gets up and I didn't like this on purpose or by accident, but your name was on there. So how did
which
that
is
happen?
weird. I didn't like it on purpose or by accident. What's the space between purpose and accident? I'm confused.
You did that.
You did that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So then she comes out and basically said, I'm so hurt by this, or I'm disgusted by it. Basically, anti-Semitism, made this an anti-Semitic thing. Jewish people all across the land made this an anti-Semitic thing. And then Jamie Foxx apologized for his comments.
And now he got to go to the museum?
Probably. I don't know if he got to go to the museum.
He's going to have to go to the museum. You got to do that.
No, I think only because it was enough people going, what are you talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a lot more people going, okay, y'all are not just going to bully us into this, because what are you talking about? We've been saying this since the beginning. Like, we've been saying
that's black vernacular.
Yeah, and I just saw this as a power move. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like some communities need attention. That was we still need to show you who runs this. So I'm gonna make this that has nothing to do with me, about me, and you're gonna apologize for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I say so, type of thing.
Yes.
And I also thought like how interesting it was, right? So I can say somebody killed Jesus, and to you that's anti-Semitic. So if I'm a Christian and I say somebody killed Jesus, and that's my belief, but to you it is against everything that you stand for. So what?
It supersedes your Christian values.
Nobody said nothing.
Right? You're supposed
Nobody said nothing.
For all of my Christians out there, that is in your story. That's the whole story. But because is the ones paying the 501c3s and putting that money out and this and that, even that has got you in a checkmate. Your whole belief system is that this is what happened to my Lord and Savior. Now, I truly believe Jamie Foxx was simply talking about somebody betrayed him. They're like, no, this is a Judas in the hood. And you know what I'm saying? Which has never been slighted or looked at as anti-Semitic. We're not even talking about his religion. We just talking about somebody who betrayed him. You know what I mean? And for no Christians to come out that I saw publicly and say, look, because again, nobody wants to deal with the elephant in the room. Yeah. Who has the power to do such a thing? Who has the power to call attention and say what we believe and what we do supersedes all of that?
Yeah.
And that's just the end of the story.
Because somebody goes, the Romans killed Jesus. But just the fact that I can say what I said in my business. I'm minding my business.
Do you know what the religion of those Romans was?
Beyond that.
Okay, let's not go there.
Beyond that. I can say what I'm saying on my own Instagram, and you can still say that's anti-Semitic. I said nothing about Jewish people.
Right.
I said nothing.
Absolutely.
Jamie Foxx could have had the same understanding of the Bible as you had. It was Romans, and I still said what I said, and you still called him anti-Semitic, and he still had to apologize. Like,
guys,
game here, the game.
No, you gonna apologize, right? You want to play this game in Hollywood or sports or media, dude? Let's just listen,
bro.
I be wanting to punch black people in the face very hard because we act like we don't know what it is. The bully is standing right here, and we keep looking around saying, man, if somebody get at me. No, he's standing right here. But you're not willing to do that because of the Church's Money, which was the urban exclusive we put up.
Oh, that's a good episode, guys. You guys
very good episode. The Church of Money is got you like, nah, son. Let's just call it for what it is. What other people has that kind of power? Show me.
Yeah.
Show me.
Same thing. Listen, Kanye said it. He said it.
Kanye didn't water it down. He gave it to you raw, and Kanye is now gone.
Well, he was actually just...
Stop it. Kanye is gone. All right? Metaphorically, physically, this nigga is gone. Yeah. He even told you himself, if I disappear and come back, that is not me. So why should I believe that it's him?
Okay.
Just ask.
Touche. You're right.
Jamie Foxx is probably gone. All right? And for Jennifer Aniston to pull that quick, that might have been a part of the psyop.
I like that character on the morning show. I did.
Yeah.
I did. I like that show, but
but they on code.
Yeah.
They on code.
Yeah.
All right? So as long as these things persist in our world and we have the big bad bully, then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You better off just living your life and acting like you don't see what you see. And because that's what most of the people are doing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Most of your celebrities, rappers, actors, athletes, politicians, religious figures, they all look the other way. All of them. Yeah. And as a result, then let's not talk about it. Let's act like we all don't see it. Boom.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Another group of people in the Victim Olympics. So Neo was on an interview. It was on Vlad TV, but what's her name? What's her name was interviewing him? The video girl. What's her name?
I don't know any video girls.
You guys know the video girl's name.
I see Vlad has been
yeah, he's trying, because you can only interview the same five people
so many
damn times, right? So Gloria Velez, that's what he was interviewing.
Gloria Velez.
That's what was interviewing him. And I guess the question, I don't know the question, I just heard his rant, and it was basically about not allowing your child to dictate what gender they are because they're children.
Right.
Just at a real basic level, they're children. You don't allow them to drink, you don't allow them to drive, you don't allow them to make any other decision, because a child will eat candy all day if he wants. Nobu likes ices now. He wants that for dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner now.
Mom and Dad did that.
Yeah.
Took him out to the park, gave him a nice
that's all he wants. If we allow that, what kind of parents?
Just one time.
What kind of parents will we be? So he's saying, what kind of parent would I be to let my child make a decision for their life that can dictate the rest of their life, right? And he was rather steadfast in his statements. Everybody said, cool, good job, Neo, right? Hoping me, getting behind him, good job, living vicariously through him. This morning, early morning, we see that text box, and it was basically an apology. Sorry, I need to educate myself more. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Then, a couple hours before the show came on for our show, I saw a video from him, and he basically said, listen, you're going to hear from me, not from my publicist's computer. He said, I do not apologize for my opinion because it is my opinion. He said, I'm a heterosexual male with 5 boys, 2 girls, and this is important to me. I'm not going to let them make a decision that's going to, determine their lives like that. And again, I agree, and I'm actually happy for him that he came back, doubled back, and stood 10 toes.
Very few who will double back and double down.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
And so it begins to question, what role is he playing now? Is he irrelevant in Hollywood and he's just tired of it? You know what I mean? But what he said just makes common sense.
Yeah.
Across all genres, all religions.
That's a fact.
We want to protect our children.
And he said, if you got children, do what you want to do with your children, but my children.
Right. And we come, Black, we believe in being in our children's lives until they grown ass people, have to, damn time, but still having a variation of such, because we never disconnect ourselves. So let alone am I going to allow a 13-year-old or 12-year-old tell me that they're going to mutilate or change, structure who they are. We just don't get down like that.
Let's poke holes in the argument, right? Because the people, we say, okay, so would you lower the age of drinking? Would you lower the age to vote? Would you lower the age to do a bunch of stuff, right? No. Okay, so why would you allow somebody young to make this kind of decision? Well, it could be life affirming. Well, it could be, a kid could commit suicide. No. A kid can commit suicide because they don't, feel like they are who they body. So you're risking their life by not doing this. Now, okay, same logic. What if my kid wants to smoke cigarettes so bad he's one? You see how logic it is? It doesn't fit.
Yes. You half of the arguments that people are having today shows the level of how low vibrational we have become.
Absolutely.
The frequency.
Yeah.
There are men, transgender men, saying that they have periods.
Yeah.
No. They're saying a period is not yours. I too bleed.
Yeah.
And you're looking at them like they're from the fucking moon.
Yeah.
Because that is humanly impossible.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you cannot tell them that, and yet you are in a full-fledged argument. If you could step outside your body and go, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm in a full-fledged argument with somebody who impossibly trying to do, but that's where we are now. It's people online. That is not limited to cis women. I bleed too. Where? Out your ass. Yeah. If you want to call that your period.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're right. You bleeding out your ass. Put a pad on your ass, but don't tell me that you have ovaries and eggs that need to renew themselves every 30 days.
I needed to press something.
You can have your period every night if you like.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
God.
Just saying. Right? And so let's stop. And just use that conversation and spread it across the board over 15, 20 conversations that we're having. This is why I don't come outside. This is the most outside I come.
Yeah.
And I come to talk to you guys for a few minutes. Other than that, I don't come because I don't want to be in conversations that literally make no sense.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is all that I am saying.
Yo, I have a theory. So apparently in New Jersey, like teenage kids, the rates, the percentage of kids who identify as non-binary has gone up like 6,000%. Something nuts. Don't quote me on it. In Jersey.
Okay.
Something crazy, right? So I got to thinking, I'm like, because I really believe that the boom of that, the LG, for teens, I think is their rebellion.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So every generation has their own rebellious things. Yours, hip hop. Right?
Yes.
So other generations, how we dress.
Yeah.
You know, smoking cigarettes.
Tattoos. Just that. Yeah.
Got guys with 2 earrings. What?
Oh, man, that's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So I think this is generation's rebellion. Now, to identify as non-binary, it's no real risk in that because you can still be non-binary as a guy and still be into women, but you go by they, them, right?
Yeah.
It's no real skin in the game. Pause. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not really going for it.
Yeah.
As both. That's what I think that is about.
Okay.
Think about that.
Okay.
You don't have to go for it.
Yeah,
you
don't have to, but you can identify just in
that's
case.
what
or it's still rebellious.
Curious by curious. You know, get your parents mad.
Yeah, I created a term called tri-curious. Yeah. In my book, Urban Culture Decoded. You know, you just try shit.
Tell ya.
Whatever. You try all kind of crazy stuff. Now back to Neo really quick before we transition off that. Isn't he excited?
Who are we talking about?
Neo.
Listen, he held it down. We just we just gonna give him the win.
Okay, we'll give him the win.
We're gonna give him the win.
But he is excited. Yes. Okay, so Myron Golden.
Yes.
He came out on his platform. This is the influencer. He charges $50,000 for one day with him to hang out.
Something like that, yeah.
His prices, but he is very good at what he do. But all of his teachings are based on the Bible. And he went in and said that these people are after your children because they cannot have children. I heard it. I said, whoa. That's a lane he usually doesn't go into.
No, so I've been listening to, he's kind of like told the line. He's said it, not saying it.
Yeah. But this one, he just went, so are we seeing a trend coming where people are just going, because look, let's go back to Just Hilarious.
Yeah.
Are we seeing a trend coming where people are just going, you know what? Enough is enough. Yeah. I'm tired of, walking on eggshells to make a specific group of people feel okay. And I know this is wrong in my heart. Mm-hmm. You are going to have to pay for that.
Yeah.
As we move forward, when you do wrong and you know it's wrong, there's consequences to pay for that. And so I think some people are just tired of going, look, I don't believe in that. Yeah. Not that you don't, and you can do what you want to do with your life, but why am I tippy-toeing?
Why do I have to participate,
And why do I have to participate? Because participation is reality. Mm-hmm. Enough people participate in this lie, it becomes the truth of that time and era. And so then you can't reverse it. Yeah. It is what it is. And so to see Myron Golden That's his name.
Myron Golden, yes.
Myron
You
Goldman.
be butchering names.
I butcher everybody's name. Jess Hilarious.
Yo, this bro,
Sweetfoot. And all of them in this together.
Sweetfoot.
Neil.
Oh.
Yeah, all of them in this together. Did you see that one move he had when he was dancing and he got the hat on and he looked like a mermaid coming out the water?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I did not see that.
Not going in on Neil because he has 5 kids. That means he's heterosexual.
Listen.
That means he's heterosexual.
We're gonna go to confession.
That's what it means.
Just give him the win.
Okay, all right.
Next time.
Let me drop bomb.
Next time, just give him the win.
All right.
Jesus.
I saw a picture. I did. And I think I can beat him. I seen him. He's like 4 feet. I think I can.
Oh my God.
Put the beats on. I only talk about people I strongly think in a fight. I can beat you.
Man.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Okay, let's do that.
We got some more stuff when we get back.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
This summertime on Patty Z Radio, each and every Saturday, DJ Z drops some cool summer romance jams from 8 to 10 p.m. London time. Follow at Patty Z Radio on Instagram and Twitter for more info. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music.
Welcome to www.presto.shop, your personalized photo creations. We have everything from hoodies to t-shirts, keychains, mugs, and cups. Our items make great gifts for graduations, birthdays, celebrations, holidays, and so much more. So reach out for any special occasion and send your pictures over, and we can turn it into something beautiful and spectacular. We specialize in everything from rugs, blankets, pillows, cups, and so much more. Contact us today at support@presto.shop.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Chanel, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self, just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
And we're back. And we are back. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Don't forget to hit the like button. We'd appreciate it.
We'd appreciate that. We got almost 2,000 people in the chat. Only 500 likes. That's 25%. I learned that from dealing with Malcolm. Malcolm did a lot of charts and numbers. We got to get these numbers up. Shit, 25%. You know what I'm saying? We got to go vertical with the business and shit. Okay, you talking about, man. But, I get it. So I'm a little bit more hip with my my lingo,
Yeah, so Wayne Brady did come out as pansexual, apparently.
All right.
I just looked that up, didn't know what it meant. Looks like a lot of people. But it says pansexuality is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people of all genders, regardless of sex or gender identity. It just...
So that's a nice way of saying I'm gay.
Yeah.
But without saying I'm gay. Because it could be gay.
Listen.
Could not be gay.
There's going to be a lot of major figures that are about to come out.
He needs to start an OnlyPans page. Yeah, this is Wayne Brady. I'm starting my OnlyPans page. You can join up too if you OnlyPans. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Some of these women need to start an OnlyPans page. They got an OnlyFans page, can't cook shit. How about an OnlyPans page? You know, get out there and learn how to cook something. Shit.
Jesus.
Huh? All right. I think that's enough for me. Let's skip to these
You are
stories.
tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
All right. So Friday, Twitch streamer Kai Cenat, he's actually from the Bronx, by the way. He put on his Twitch stream like 2 days ahead that he was going to be doing a giveaway, some PCs, PS4, PS5s down in Union Square. 2 days, right? He has the most subscribers on Twitch, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then he went down there and it was absolute mayhem. So I saw it, like one of the first reports I read was like 10,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it might have been closer to 30,000 people that were down there.
It was a lot of people down there.
Crazy.
I know what 2,000 people look like. It was way more. See, the news, I always told you, it's times 9.
Yeah.
The news was like it was 2,000 people, 3,000. Nope. Not that many people. It was a lot of people down there. And I'm not sure if he understood the magnitude of his influence or how fast information travels now. See, back in the days, if you was giving away turkeys or, a little giveaway, it was almost damn near word of mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody had to know somebody to come on down. You form in a little line. And by the time you got there and figured it out, it was either gone or something. This is a new generation. Everybody is connected. Information is moving at the speed of light. Mm-hmm. Something happened, bam, 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 bam. Let's get there. Let's get on point. Now, that is also good.
Yeah.
And it's also bad.
Yeah.
I plus C equals T.
Yeah.
Steve Coakley, intention plus capability equals a threat.
He has no intention. He has capability. He has no intention.
Well, but I'm just trying to make a point.
Absolutely.
His intention was to give away stuff. His capabilities was he's got money. Mm-hmm. He's doing all right. He probably had shit with him. And the threat was, look how many people showed up.
This is true.
So if his intention was to do something else,
look
at the capability that he has. So the level of threat goes up. So this guy just put him a target on his back.
Yeah, whether he knows it or not.
Whether he knows it or not. That's my point. Because all of the major influencers are held in a certain light because they have the ability, because he could have did like this. On his Malcolm X shit. That's too much power for one man to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We here for Brother Johnson. But we're not leaving until Brother Johnson is looked after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could have did some shit like that, jumped up on a car. Dun, 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 dun. Just what I'm saying. So the potential to flip a switch and tell people to start wilding out, that's a concern for your government. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing a...
you hear it too?
Yeah, I'm hearing a buzz somewhere.
Okay, you hear it too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my phone. I don't know.
Okay, so, but you understand my point?
Yeah.
So we're talking about potential.
Yeah.
And that potential is very dangerous. Mm-hmm. And so he's going to be reprimanded, and now he has that target on his back.
He's getting charges of inciting a riot. And the reason, because somebody said he didn't know that many people would show up. Facts, but he does know he has a large audience, and he did it without permits.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
It's no excuse, yeah.
All right, these people are here because of you.
Yeah.
You did not go through the proper channels needed to, you know what I'm saying, facilitate such an event. You didn't contact the police department and say, look, we know we're looking for this, or I need some barricades, or whatever. You didn't do none of that kind of stuff. And as a result of that, that's a problem. So imagine him, when you want to know about the unknown, we study the known.
Yeah.
So that could have been somebody with a greater influence. You know what I'm saying? And as a result of that, who knows what could have happened.
Trying to fix this buzz for you guys.
Yeah, let's...
Oh.
It's my track.
That is you. That is you, sir.
That is me.
Hold on. Want to try to put it in the other one?
Try.
Could this be... Sorry, guys. Hold on. Go.
1, 2.
Hey.
All right, a little bit better.
Good bit.
A little bit better.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And so that's what, while we're looking at, wow, them kids were out there wilding, and they were.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We gotta talk about that.
They were wilding. They were wilding.
Listen. They were bugging, right? And like there was no need for it either.
Veroto Slim, they're just kids, but when kids are that many kids get together, what do kids have a lot of what? Energy. How did they manifest that energy? They began to wild out. They've seen enough YouTube videos and Instagram clips to know, yo, this is a great time to run into a store.
Yeah.
And violate. This is a great time to
knock this windshield in.
Bro. And because of the
white kids are like, it was everything out there.
The social programming that goes with that. So I want to be clear with that.
And then we got to talk about the dopamine hits that they like. This is what happens. Like, especially with kids, right? Especially in the social media era. It happens with adults in the social media era, but like you would see something and go, yeah, that was stupid. Why would he do that? But the dopamine hit he just got from the crowd going, was everything he needed to look past everything dumb he just did.
Anything rational.
And it just...
And see, if attention is the new form of currency, as you know it is, everyone got these phones. I saw 30,000 people with their phone out. This generation, they all snitched on themselves.
Yeah.
And it was the craziest thing to see. So when attention is a new form of currency and you could do something and get that kind of hit, bro, that's a huge hit for the crowd, go crazy right there on the spot instantly. You know what I mean?
Can you hear him now? Can you guys hear him now?
Can you hear me?
My bad, y'all. We're just trying to get the buzz out.
All right, we're going to bring it up. We'll bring it up a little bit. Get that buzz going. Right?
Hold on, let's try to go put it back. Let's see if we fix it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I sound far away, so that means the mic is not working and you got to just deal with this hiss. All right, we'll just deal with the hiss for now.
All right.
To bring me back in the game. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. That's what we're dealing with. And so I know they're kids and, you know what I mean? I understand that process. I'm looking at it from a government standpoint. You know how crowd control works, how mind control works, how the potential for these things to take place, how that stuff works in the mind of those who are looking at it from that perspective. And most of us just focus on the kids who are wilding out. They're kids. That many kids get together is going to be some kind of, we know that. That's par for the course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now he's going to be reprimanded, but it also serves for other influencers to understand the protocol needed.
But think
because
about
the
that,
influencers now can be anybody. They ain't just athletes and rappers.
Yeah, think about that.
No, these are regular people
guys,
with Twitch accounts.
I'm not a Twitch stream but apparently he just be doing anything and he's just famous. Right?
I saw him crying, and they was sending him money. He was crying about something.
It's another dude. It's another dude on Twitch. I think he got banned off Twitch. His name was I Show Speed, something like that. And his whole thing is spazzing out on camera.
Okay, yeah.
Like his whole thing is just he'll play the video game, lose 10 times in a row, and just completely lose his shit. And that's the culture is weird, bro.
Weird stuff, man.
Weird
stuff. And so it was a moment here in New York, and that happened on Friday afternoon early.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know what I mean? And like you said, within 2 days, that's how much that spread.
Yeah.
One person told somebody else, somebody told something else, and it was on. And I'm glad no one got hurt. A few incidents, but that really could have blown into something very, very bad. That could have been something very terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it wasn't.
That's crazy. Oh, shit. My bad. My bad.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Shout out Mr. Don't Play. He said, word is born. I signed up for a masterclass, not no guidance. Later session. Ooh. Yeah, we changing the name, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to change the name. Absolutely.
I think you're good here, though. Or not this one.
Not that one.
That's probably why.
You got to kind of change it.
You're good. You back in 2.
All right, I'm back in 2. We'll leave it there. Maybe on the next commercial break, we'll freak it out.
So, Tyler Perry got in hot water with black people the other day. I'm trying to find a tweet for you guys. He tweeted a picture with him and Barack Obama, and I think his like library.
Okay.
In his house, and then he tweeted something like, I brought these houses. I bought these. I got it right here. He goes, this photo was taken at my house. I bought these chairs from an auction because they belonged to Abraham Lincoln. We both sat in them and had a conversation. I wonder when he freed the slaves, could he have imagined that one day a descendant of those slaves would become president of the United States? Only in our America, with all of her flaws. What a great country we live in. We must keep the fight to keep our democracy. Happy birthday to you, President Obama. That tweet got deleted, by the way.
Oh, you damn right it got deleted.
It got deleted because everybody said...
Miles, thank you so much.
Everybody said, what descendant of slavery are you talking about?
He ain't FBA.
At all, right?
He ain't FBA at all. So what descendant are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I guess when the people got at him and was like, yo, he is from Ethiopia or wherever he's from.
I don't think he's from Ethiopia.
Yeah, I think he is from Ethiopia.
I feel like he's from, his father's from Ghana or something.
All right, well, he's from somewhere.
Yeah. But he wound up deleting that after all the pressure from everybody, and they told him a new one.
Yeah, as they should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just be spooning
our quote unquote black celebrities, man, they just disappoint me so much with how they see our place in America. Right? Explain. Yeah. I'll give you an example right now.
Kenya.
He's from Kenya. Thank you guys, because we're slow. What's his name? Isaac Hayes III. He tweeted today. He goes, as we watch the events in Montgomery, Alabama replay over and over again, celebrate the support shown by us for us. So good so far.
Yeah.
Good so far.
Fubu.
He goes, he said, please know that in November 2024, those aggressors and many like them will be showing up to the voting booth in caps to get their licks back in the votes. Vote Trump punches. Oh, boy. I hate these people.
With a passion.
So much. Just like, what does he even talk about?
But again, what kind of upbringing did he have?
Yeah.
What kind of revolutionary moments did he have? Not his dad or his granddad, him. He grew up a beautiful, comfortable life, right? Where America has been good to him. And you can't fault him because he don't... Listen, it's hard for people to understand your struggle if they cannot relate to your struggle. Not the collective struggle.
Yeah.
But I've been living well my whole life. I've been eating well. I've been to the best schools. I got a maid. I got this, that, fine plaques on the wall. We take vacations. That is an insulated life and an insulated point of view that I understand how somebody could have if that's the life you live. And I wish those Negroes would get off their asses and try to do better. You know, that kind of shit. You're like, what? Yeah. And so understand the person you're engaging with when you begin to have conversations about our struggle, what we've been through, what's going on, and how we get out of it. Because if my ribs have never touched, his ribs, no, he ain't missing no meals. Every time he come on, he look like he just had some ham hocks, and black eyed peas, and collard greens, cornbread.
I think as a culture, right? Like just black people, we have to move past the diet wokeisms. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it.
No, it's a frustrating thing, young man. That's why I don't come outside.
Yeah.
I don't come outside. I don't talk to people.
Yeah.
All right? And not that I'm better or bigger. I want to engage in conversation that is real, riveting, engaging. I don't want to sit here and have diet woke talk unless I'm going to, my son's school when he was little to pick up him from camp or something. I can diet woke with the best of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to lie. It makes my head hurt.
Yeah, but now you have to do it.
Yeah.
Nobles in school. Hey, what do you think about what Trump? Yo, good for Trump.
So me and this weekend, me and wifey, we went to Whole Foods in Edgewater, right? We were going to a baby shower or something like that.
Okay.
And we saw these parents from Noble's school, right?
Okay.
Hey, now one of them is a they them.
Okay.
Okay. Now I didn't know, like, I know I can see, what I see here.
Yeah.
But they're talking, it's like, yeah, because they works in, and like she said like 2 times, like, what the hell? Who? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Get up on the lingo and language of where we are.
Oh, snap.
And if you flinch,
Yeah,
like
you gotta keep the poker face.
yeah, like okay.
Yeah.
So they them.
Yeah. That's
all
they
right.
them. Got it.
That's they
Okay.
them. All right, little
Got
Tommy.
it.
You got your mommy and your mommy with you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, little Tommy.
Exactly.
Noble won't be coming over for play date. No, he won't. Sorry about that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Get along. Move along. Okay. But you understand, so that's the world we live in, man. And you can insulate yourself and put yourself in a bubble and act like it's not there. It is there. Our children are wilding with exploration, and not all their fault. Remember, as a metaphysician, you got to deal with things that are put in place to allow them the freedom to exercise things we could never exercise as goddamn kids.
Yeah.
Never even think about it.
Yeah.
Right? And so these are the times we live in, and parenting becomes harder and harder every single year. Every single year, and shout out to all the parents who are still parenting, because their children are coming home with all kind of stuff that you don't agree with, but you can't change. Remember, I told you, it's one thing to know something. And to know it and not be able to do anything about it is a level of frustration and pain that just is like, okay, so I have to conform. So when I go to Noble's play at school and I see these rainbows and I see all of this stuff, but I'm strictly there to see my grandson perform whatever he's doing, I have to, sit through it. I have to clap. I have to engage in that. Or you get singled out. And you think you want to be singled out because that's your rebellious moment. It is not. That shit trickle down. They start taking that shit out of your kids and all this. Yep. So I try to tell you, you got to be the spook who sat by the door. You got to play chess and not checkers. Too many people sit behind these computers and want to play chess. I mean, checkers.
Because I think a lot of people, right? A lot of people who were in some type of position to where they have some kind of influence. I don't think they talk about what happens at home. Like sometimes they might want to move into a neighborhood and somebody look them up, like, whoa.
Yes.
You're not able to move into like a certain whatever you probably go through. There's people who are not able to make money because payment processors don't want to work with them, stuff like that.
Yes.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
It's a lot. And you don't run this world.
Yeah.
You are in it. You know what I mean? Try to be in it, but not of it. And, you have to abide by these. Dude, I got to go to the airport and I got to take my shoes off. I got to dump the water. I got to do all of this stuff over something that did not happen, but did happen.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's just one snapshot of the stuff we have to do now because of these rules that I had to walk 3 feet behind somebody.
Then sit next to them on the plane.
And then sit next to them on the plane and eat. Dude, these are the things that make you insane, whether you want to be insane or not. Tough stuff, man.
Absolutely.
Really, really tough stuff.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't forget to hit that like button. We got some stuff to talk about as when we get back.
Yeah, let's get these likes.
Hit the like button.
Up.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, no tep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot, is on you.
Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. Yeah, I like to buy a vowel, E and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy. I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these, new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap.
And we're back.
Oh no.
It's that wire, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the wire.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to get a new wire.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us, though. We appreciate you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Aaron Kamari, thank you for the super chat. I didn't miss you.
Yeah,
Thank
appreciate you.
Thank you. We appreciate that. So, Eminem came out with a new song. Was it an album song?
It's a new song off one of his new artists.
Okay.
He has a new artist. A name, I forget the artist's name, something Zed or something, and he decided that he wanted to go in on Game. He wanted to go in on Melly Mel and some other people. I think he went in on in reference to
Was it Lord Jamal?
Lord Jamal. He went in on Lord Jamal, Game, and Melly Mel. So what's the artist's name?
And his new artist. Hold on. Let me get it right now. It's a generation. Easy Mill.
Easy Mill.
Oh, you see this dude?
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah. So he dissed Melly Mel. He said something about he might be a guest. He might be a guest in hip hop, guest in House of Hip Hop, but he made it into a mansion.
Yep, that was his first statement at Lord Jamal.
Yeah.
He mentioned my stuff don't bump in the clubs, obviously, because I'm not in the clubs. You still having to do clubs.
Yeah.
That was his message to the game.
Right.
And then he basically said Melly Mel is on steroids. So he bigged up Africa Bambaataa. Eli Malcolm was like, Okay.
Right, yeah.
Let me undress this quickly.
Okay.
I'm from an era, just the code of ethics. When elders speak, we listen. Mm-hmm. Even when the elders are sort of out of pocket, we always gave those elders the benefit of the doubt. If you grew up in a neighborhood, you had an old lady who might have cursed you out or said something. We had a general respect for our elders. So I want to apply this concept to hip hop. Mm-hmm. And obviously the most elder of all elder MCs is Melly Mel. Mm-hmm. And so he said what he said. If you didn't agree with what he said, Eminem has already made hundreds of millions of dollars and has already created a found. His best answer to Melly Mel would have been nothing. Mm-hmm. Let Melly Mel speak, because Melly Mel represents a demographic of people who kind of feel that way. Mm-hmm. That if this same white MC was black, mm-hmm. where would he rank? Would we be calling him the greatest? And the answer is absolutely not. Should he Royce the 5'9" is better than he is, as far as I'm concerned. Right? And so the fact that he dropped this message on the 50th anniversary, the week that we are coming to the height of the 50th anniversary of hip hop, was some real real sucker shit. You know what I mean? Remember, timing is everything.
Yeah.
And yes, you were a guest in this house and made it a mansion. What that represents macrocosmically is you show up to a landmass of people who already exist there and take over their goddamn land and become the rulers and the elite of the land. So you moved into hip hop, right? And now basically you sit on top in your mansion on the blood, sweat, and tears of those who put down the work who came before you. I wrote in my book, Hip Hop Decoded, White Men Can't Rap. I wanted to say white men can't MC, but it didn't have the same snap to it. So I put white men can't rap, and I wasn't hating. I demonstrated that the lack of melanin inside of these European Caucasoids who don't have a third ear. So not only do you have a third eye, you have a third ear. And you can hear sounds that are unaudible or inaudible to those of European who are usually 1 and 2 and formula. So yes, what Eminem can do, he can line up a bunch of words that rhyme on a piece of paper, and he can deliver those words precisely, almost too precisely. It's because he don't have this, you know, that off the on the this is the greatest of 80s. He don't have none of that shit. Sort of like when we dance. Watch white people dance. It's in their minds. So everything is, and don't let them try to dance reggae. Ball game over. Right? Where I'm never off beat. I said this 1,000 times. I'm dancing, I am never, because I can hear parts of the beat that you cannot. And therefore, I live in between the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I'm trapped in between the lines. I escape. When I finish my rhyme, I got soul. And it's funny because Rakim said he considers Eminem the greatest if he was black. A whole nother story for a whole nother day. Just throwing that out there, right?
Yes.
And so there are two timelines or lines that I want to speak about as we talk about the 50th anniversary of hip-hop music. There's one line, right, that goes, and this is the line I adhere to. The further we move away from the modern day, the greater the admiration, respect, love, honor that I give. So we're in the 50th anniversary. As we get closer and closer to Melly Mel, Grandmaster Caz, Kool Herc, Breakout and Baron, Sha Rock, that line of respectability for me goes up because these were the creators of the culture. So their line for money goes down. So the fame and fortune, right, goes down. They didn't make a lot of money. So you see not a lot of fame and fortune, but the further and further you go away, you stand next. When I stand next to Kool Herc, or when I stand next to Grandmaster Caz or Tony Tone or the Cold Crush Brothers, for me, I'm standing closer to the codex of the culture. Now, we know hip-hop has no birth record. We don't want to get into all of that. This is about a reference point when brothers and sisters came together to reactivate the spoken word, the drum, the dance, and the glyph, or whatever, the writing. So the reinvention of those things, or the alchemy of the time and environment which brought that about. So we get a date in there and we run with that. Now, there's another line that goes the other way. So those of today are filled with fame, fortune, millions of dollars. These motherfuckers don't even know how to rap or MC, and the further and further they get away from the actual art and science and ability to do it, their line goes down. And so there's a crisscross. The ones in the middle are usually, let's say, the 80s and 90s, where you still respected your elders, but you began to make a little money. So there's always a apex cross point. So what Eminem is saying is, in a nutshell, is he took full advantage, you know what I'm saying, of a culture that now he's able to feed his families generations from now. And how's that different from any other colonizer? Now, with that being said, I have went on record and said there's certain aspects about Eminem I do respect. He didn't try to be black with his music.
That's true.
So he stayed in his lane. And on the basic principles of hip hop, which is you are down by law, if you qualify and disqualify yourself based on a certain skill set and don't violate any rules, we respect you and we will allow you to come in as a hip hop son. You have to study 35 to 50 years before you can call yourself a hip hop son. You know what I mean? And so he's trying to qualify through his actions for that. But this latest stunt of rubbing that in our faces is sort of like when MC Search made the statement about Nas during that time, was to just poke, let you know, whoa, nigga, you know, slow it down.
Yeah.
So this, by Eminem releasing this song by this gay fag MC he got, whoever the hell that is.
Jeez.
You know what I mean?
Apparently from the Philippines.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the height of what hip hop is celebrating, I think it's terrible. You know what I mean? So any respect I did give him, I'm done with him on that end because timing is everything. And he purposely did what he did. Now, does that mean Melly Mel is right? You know how many times elders say stuff and you go, but that's the elders. So let me just kind of fall back and show respect. And I thought that should have been the case because everything you are, Eminem, is because of what Melly Mel did.
Okay. All right. I think
that's my take on that. And my next urban exclusive is going to be on hip hop, and I'm going to make people very uncomfortable.
Okay.
I was going to drop it tonight, but I changed my mind.
Okay.
So it's going to be very uncomfortable, but it has to be done.
All right. So you heard it. We just dropped a new exclusive today, so join the Urban Exclusives.
For my members.
Yes, $5 a month or $50 for the entire year.
Yes, up until September 1. Then that's it. That's ball game over because of the level of programming and stuff that we are going to start offering. We can't just be out here for free. Ain't nobody else out here for free. And what we're pleading for you is keep us away from corporate America. I don't think you understand subtly what we're asking of you for $5 is to say, if enough people give us $5, we never have to even entertain anything corporate other than we are working for BlackRock through
YouTube.
Through YouTube and Apple. Let's just call it what it is. But we so far down on the damn totem pole that we below the workers. Right?
Yeah.
So we're subtly asking you, if you want to hear me on these spiels,
and
say what I say in that unadulterated way,
and
it's $5.
If you join now, it'll stay $5 for you.
Forever.
That's what we're saying.
Even if we do get big and next thing you know, you still in for $5.
You know what I mean?
And that's what we're asking and that's what we're saying.
Somebody said y'all should have a show on August 11th this Friday. You know what? Just because you said something.
Just because you said something, why not?
Why not?
Because we're going to be debuting some things.
Yes. Hey, you ruined what I just did.
Oh, I did.
What is his problem?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. What is his
I was thinking in real time. I'm slow, Malcolm. Malcolm, I'm 55, okay? I'm old. I don't have it all together.
Damn, bro.
All right? Can you give a 55-year-old man a break?
Man.
Jeez.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Start getting your questions ready.
Yes, and there will be an after show?
Yes, we have an after show.
Okay, it's been an after show.
So you guys remember that rapper Ugly God? It's 2016 SoundCloud rappers.
Nah,
he came in on that wave.
I don't remember.
Yes, so apparently he is getting accused. He's being investigated. I think he got arrested for killing his best friend's dad.
That's weird.
What the hell is that about?
Side note, we got 1,000 likes. I appreciate you.
Thank you for the 1,000 likes, guys. So what the hell is that about?
He killed his best friend's
dad. Yes, apparently shot him in the head.
Okay, now, without speculating, what would you say? You use your intuitiveness. Look at this man. Look at a situation and say, what would give you a reason to have to go kill your best friend's dad?
Dude,
come on, Malcolm. Come on,
I'm not. Come on, I'm not going there. I'm not, because I just don't see that.
Okay, well, obviously. Okay, all right. Y'all don't want me to get going. My shoulder is lathered up Mama Dot had me gassed up in the damn locker. Like, yo, you got this. Nobody can talk conspiracy better than you, son. Dude, you the greatest. You. That's right, I'm the greatest. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know because
Can somebody in the chat tell me what actually happened if somebody remembers? Like, if somebody knows the details before I go off on a tangent on some real crazy shit.
Seriously. Because I for some reason, like, I just assume, like, maybe the father, like, had something on him. You know what I mean? Like,
On the rapper?
yeah.
Maybe the father had something on the son.
Okay.
And the son's only way, he was reaching out to his best friend for help.
You watching too many Tubi movies.
I'm just saying. What, dude? It's either he whipping his son's ass so bad that the son is like, yo, man, help me out, man.
Yeah.
Or he's whipping his son's ass. You know what I mean? These things get strange and weird. What would make you want to
I don't know,
kill your best friend's dad?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very perplexed by this. I'm not gonna
Or maybe the dad walked in. Get this thing heated up. Perhaps the dad walked in, thought they were in there playing PlayStation.
Oh my God.
Damn, why they always got that door locked? They playing PlayStation there. You know what I'm saying? And he came in, and there was a little bit more than PlayStation being played.
Jesus.
And then they had to, I panicked, son. Yo, I ain't no do, son, because I'm ugly God, son. I got a following, son. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Just asking. Just asking.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
Just asking.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I'm not sure how how this came about, but I saw a video. It looked like a hearing, but it was through via like Zoom or something.
Yes.
And I think they were Pfizer executives, right?
Okay.
And they were asking them about if their employees took the jab.
Yes.
And they said that their employees had a different set of jabs that they took.
Which common sense would tell you.
Now,
yes.
Remember when we talked about LeBron's son, I said, I don't think he took what everybody else took.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
And people was like, he said he took it, but I'm just saying it's too much money on the line.
He is the goyim of somebody, and you can't have your property fall out on the court like that. You don't think LeBron is owned by somebody?
Right.
You think LeBron owns himself? Come on, guys. We got to move past the basics.
That's
stuff.
all I was saying. And I just when I saw that clip, I said, oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm not bugging.
Yeah. That was the confirmation that you got that, yes, there is different versions. Let me tell you, back in the day, I remember Bobby Hemmett said one time a batch of vaccines, regular vaccines, they mixed them up, and the one that was supposed to go to the black community was going to the white. They put a helicopter out to stop that truck.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And make sure that did not get to the wrong people, because of, the vaccines for us is totally different. So I would not be surprised if they had some saline or a version of that, so their workers don't start passing out and can't continue to facilitate the operation.
It was, I think, what state was this? I mean, what country was this? They demanded to test out what was in them, and then Pfizer said, no. I think it was India. It was India, as a matter of fact. Okay? 1.8 billion people in India, and they demanded to know what was in it. They demanded to test it out, and then Pfizer said, no, we're fine. We don't have to.
Absolutely.
It was India.
Absolutely. And so that is something to think about as well.
Yes. So Andrew Tate and his brother apparently are off house arrest. I don't know if anybody cares about that.
All right. Well, they served their time. They were falsely accused, obviously.
Who knows?
I mean,
apparently they might have been, but who
knows? Who knows with any of this stuff? 95% of the stuff we see, man, it's just not what you think it is. So it's really crazy stuff.
That is a fact.
Yep.
So this is a random fact. The Zoom employees announced that their employees have to come back into the office. I think that was funny.
That is the most funniest thing I've heard.
I thought that was funny.
Your company is Zoom.
Yeah.
We specialize in being able to work through Zoom. And I got to come into the office. Funny. Very funny.
So, remember, I told you when these companies were doing the work from home thing, it was just virtue signaling, trying to perpetuate the narrative that we're never going to see each other again.
Right.
At work, this is just the new normal. This is what the new normal is. Like, we're never going to see each other. We don't need offices anymore. We don't need to be around each other. Why do I need to see my aunt? Why do I need to see my mom?
Yes.
We could just Zoom.
Yes.
And I don't know if you noticed too, their stock plummeted as well.
It did.
As because more businesses, they're using Teams, they're using Google Hangout, and Zoom had a moment.
They had a moment where they could have captured the whole thing and had a full hand on the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, real talk.
But I just thought that was funny. I got to go back into work.
Thank you. My beautiful friend from out of
so much.
Hollywood.
Tuned into the sounds of
Oh my God. So you know that presidential,
Linda, thank you, Linda.
that presidential candidate Vivek, I don't know his last name, Ramaswamy, something like that. He just came out and said that when he becomes president, he is going to take away Juneteenth because it is a useless holiday.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
He said it's useless. Mind you, just 2 months ago when it was Juneteenth, he was celebrating it.
Well,
These politicians.
it's all bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
It's all bullshit. Let's call it what it is. You want a feel-good moment? No, don't get me wrong. If you get off a day from work, then take that day, man. Shit, I don't care what Rosh Hashanah, Ron Kippur, all that shit. I take all that shit off. I was in school. I said, it's Yom Kippur? We don't have to go?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Mom, it's Rosh Hashanah. She said, what the fuck is this? Well, I don't have to go to school? Yeah, so I'm Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, this one, that one.
Do you guys see everybody trying to, all the Republicans are not trying to throw Trump under the bus?
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
But he's leading in the polls so much
because again, it's because of the cognitive dissonance of all of this. You make the person you love stronger when everyone goes against them because it becomes your duty, your fiduciary. Ooh, I fucked you up with that one.
Use a good word today.
Fiduciary duty to protect your interest of who you believe in. Mm-hmm. And so whether he's right or wrong.
What's his name? Mike Pence is throwing him under the bus. Mike Pence is like, I took secret notes when he was telling me to overthrow the government. And
sure he did. Sure he did.
Yeah.
This country is going to the shits.
Yeah.
And I keep telling you, your vote is not a physical vote. They already know who the next 6 presidents are going to be. It's a spiritual agreement. You are agreeing with this process. So when you go down there and you flip the switch, that's just saying you agree, because we speak about cosmic law and certain things that the people have to agree to get their ass whipped.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, form, or fashion, and that's your cosmic or spiritual agreement. So don't involve none of it.
There was this guy on TikTok. He said that we, as a country, we agreed that we can watch our government harm our people and not do anything. And the example he gave was when everybody laughed at Jimmy Kimmel's joke when he said, I think we should start making it to where, if you need a heart transplant and you're vaccinated, come right in. If you're not and you choke on horse paste, go over there. And he said, you guys laughed. You guys were signing an agreement basically that the government can punish you, can do whatever they want in front of you to your countrymen, and you not and be okay with it. I forgot how he worded it. It was at your consent, basically.
It's all at your consent.
Yeah.
The laughing and agreeing with it is all at your consent.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say how you need to consent. It just says you need to consent. So when you watch a movie and they say, all right, you have to tell the people what you're doing to them. And let's put it in the movies. And so they're watching entertainment, but we're putting it out there for them to see, because the universe doesn't discern right from wrong. It just is. So when you say stuff like, one day I'm going to be rich, what the hell is one day to the universe, right? And so it just is. The universe says its obligation. You have fulfilled your obligation when you say this movie is the truth, or you put it out as the truth, and nobody say anything. So this is all crazy, man. It's all crazy stuff, man.
Let's take some questions before we get up out
Let's
of here.
get some questions, man. 2,000 people in here tonight. We was rocking.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all. Yeah.
Let's take some questions before we go to the after show for the members.
For the members.
If you want to join the membership, urbanx.nyc.
Yes.
$5 a month or $50 for the entire year.
Yes.
Okay, just get it out the way.
Let's get it out the way.
You know, we got some stuff coming. More stuff coming.
Malcolm, did you see the story about the man in the barrel in Malibu?
So it was basically a rapper. His remains turned up in a barrel, and apparently he's the brother of one of Pop Smoke's suspected murderers.
Yes.
And they're saying
the brother got off because at the time he was 15. And so his name wasn't mentioned in the original reports. But yeah, he is the brother of this rapper. So is this residual effects, or that this thing is still ongoing?
Yeah, that was a weird one, man.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was a weird case, man, because it just felt like just random.
Yeah,
but
it was weird.
Things are never random, but
Yep. Saw that.
Any thoughts on Justin Trudeau getting divorced? Yeah, I spoke on that. I think he is going to come out soon. There's apparently some rumors,
Allegedly,
that him and the president of France
are doing the.
We're getting it on.
We're getting it on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We spoke about the Union Square riot, the Navy spies.
Yes, so apparently 2 Navy sailors were caught because they had connections to China, and I think they're going to be charged with treason. Like
okay.
I wonder how they found out about that. That's kind of ill. But yo, you gotta think, our military, because we're America, like there's people from all kind of nationalities in our military. So like you would assume, like if I was, working
now they're letting
in Illinois and Chicago,
immigrants, just
be cops, and the governor defended his decision about that as well. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't see any type of reasoning behind that.
No, you're going to Yale.
Yeah, because
get on the floor. You're going to Yale
now. Without sitting, now you can definitely create your own gangs in this police force. Now you can.
I got my team in place.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody said, please speak about the cops pleading guilty in Mississippi. The ones who abused those 2 guys, sexually abused them and something else. The Mississippi Police Department, I don't know all of the details, but they did plead guilty, and they're they're going to Yale. Yeah, they're definitely going to Yale.
They definitely go to Yale.
For sure.
Oh, wow. Oh, Talib Kweli, not Talib Kweli.
He got 35 years?
37 years.
Lord.
Yeah. What's the name was supposed to get sentenced today? Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez. Any word on that?
I didn't see any word, but apparently he got 70 letters to the judge. Iggy Azalea wrote a letter to the judge, like a character reference. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know if that's going to work. They are looking for 13 years. I think he might get 3.
For something he didn't probably do?
Yeah. I think he might get 3, We'll see. Any more questions? Well, all the things that happened in the USA, across Africa, and Haiti in terms of dealing with white people, is it a coincidence that black people are rising around the world? So, we usually talk about the regime changes, and I think Western powers are going through a change right now, right? Because now it just feels like when the bully has enough people going against him, like when everybody link up, because there's a lot of African countries who are kicking out European influence, and but they're not doing it on their own. You get what I'm saying? With the backing of Russia, with the backing of China.
Right.
So it's just kind of like which devil do you want? Yeah. On your side at this point. And I guess that's how they're looking at it. So, and I told somebody as well, because they're going, don't fall for the good cop, bad cop thing, because Russians, I get it. Totally get it. But if you are tired of France has been taking a lot of
raping you, just violating
a lot of African wealth,
just violating
years,
you. It's like, geez,
years.
Geez, something. You got to start somewhere to stop the bleeding. Right. You know what I mean? So, no, I get it, man. It's it's one thing or the other. You know what I mean? And I get that. But geez, something has to give.
Did you speak on disease access? So I just read about this today. Apparently, scientists are working on a vaccine for an unknown disease that they're calling Disease X for the next pandemic.
So that means that the next pandemic is coming, and they're going to be lined up and run us through a series of things to get prepared for.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Malcolm, if you had $1 trillion, what would you fix? Whoa, $1 trillion? What would I fix?
Can we get an exclusive on sanctions in hip hop? That's interesting. Oh, sacrifices. Oh, my vision is bad.
Well, real quick, before I'm gonna get back to the $1 trillion thing, but apparently in the Young Thug YSL trial, apparently somebody got arrested while they were doing a goat ritual.
Yeah, the goat ritual.
Yeah, and then not the prosecutors, the
defense doesn't want that.
They want that stricken from the evidence.
Yeah, but I believe he is Haitian.
Okay. Yeah, Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Okay.
He going to work. You better go to work. Shit, I'm going to let them catch me and this shit don't work. Black Dot Muhammad, I'm like, get Oba on the phone right away. Yeah. Oba, I need you to drop everything you're doing because this shit is going haywire.
Yeah.
You understand my point? Mm-hmm. And so no, I'm not surprised. And the prosecution doesn't need to see that or the jury because they have, preconceived notions about why would you be doing these things.
Yeah, I think world hunger, then shelter. World hunger, then shelter.
$1 billion, Malcolm?
Trillion.
Or if you had $1 trillion, $1 trillion. Oh yeah, you can do some things.
Yeah. I didn't see Jake Paul, Nate Diaz. I'm not gonna waste my time. Not gonna waste my time.
Right, let's get out of here.
All right, guys.
It's hot.
It is hot. So we're going to take a little break and we're going to get back to the after show for the members only. If you want to join the membership, it's urbanx.nyc. It's $5 for the month and $50 for the year.
Yes.
Join now so you can lock in your price because the price is going up September 1st.
September 1st.
But it doesn't have to be for you.
You lifetime.
It doesn't have to be for you.
You lifetime.
Thank you, Chanel. The Lionsgate is wide open. Keep those vibes high. And
for 8/8. Tomorrow is 8/8.
Okay.
So the Lionsgate, again, that's what Chanel is there for.
Okay.
It's wide open. And let me just say this. Let me just hold on now because I want to be transparent with everybody. All right? I got my megas. I ain't going to show you my numbers.
Don't show the numbers, man.
I got my megas, man. Don't show the numbers. And I told the Lionsgate, shit, I said, hey, This is the moment. This is what I'm all my life, man. This is my dreams, man. This is it. I don't want to work. I just want to put these numbers in, man. So wish me luck tomorrow, man. Wish me luck.
All right, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being here. We appreciate the love and support from you guys.
Yes.
And we will see you guys on Thursday.
We will see you guys on Thursday for sure.
Peace.
Peace.